starting to bubble now.
안녕하세요. 오늘은 날씨가 너무 춥고 비가 너무 많이 와서 감자탕이 땡기는 날인 것 같아서 오늘은 감자탕을 먹으러 가고 있습니다. 지금 강남포차로 감자탕을 먹으러 가는 중이에요.
Hello, my name is Oliver Struggle and I'm a police officer.
Today we're gonna eat 감자탕
Okay, sounds good.
and we're gonna try to eat raw beef.
Raw beef.
Yeah.
Brilliant, sounds good to me.
Can you check
It's starting to bubble now.
So do you wanna try this one as well? So it called yukwe
Yukwe.
Yeah,
Alright,
yukwe.
okay, yukwe.
and it's raw beef.
And an egg on top.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stab the egg now.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to try and get, yeah, okay. I was just trying to be a bit, trendy.
Oh.
I'm going to have to try this one first before I can tell you. It's an unusual way to eat raw beef, but it's really good. Can I have a drink first? Cheers. Sticky rice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's great, thank you.
I think it would be better to grab your hands if you can. Oh, do you want me to? Oh.
Bandages, sorry.
That's no, it's fine.
A bit like curry, but it's not too hot, which is good. Very tender, yeah. Nice soup, isn't it? I need some practice. It's always harder getting meat off the bone. I'm not used to that, I must say, but without a knife and fork, put it that way. Yeah, but it's practice makes perfect. Soup's very good with the rice. Radish.
Yeah, radish kimchi. What do you think about the visual of the food?
Well, it's very nice to have it bubbling away in a pot, which means it's very fresh. When you eat it, it's immediately at its optimum heat. And I presume the more it cooks, the more the meat falls off as well, which is quite nice as well. Oh, is that a potato?
Yeah, that is potato.
Excellent. Soju works really well with the meat. It's a bit cooling. It's a bit sort of, it's a bit softer on the palate because that's still a bit spicy. This is nice and soft.
Yeah.
It's a mellow drink.
Do you have like any similar soup, those kind of thing in the UK?
No, I can't think of nothing with such large pieces in it.
Yeah.
I know abroad they will do things with cow's knees and pig's trotters, and they'll put them in a soup and let it boil away, and then the meat just falls off, and the bones are completely bare with all the meat around them floating. So that's sort of similar, but not a soup. It's not what you call a soup. I like soju. It's not as strong as I drink a lot of schnapps, and it's not as strong as schnapps. It's a Swiss liqueur, which ranges between 45 and 55% proof, depending. Whereas this, I can't read South Korean, I'm afraid. So it's a lot stronger, and maybe that's why I only drink small amounts of this, because I'm used to just having small sips of the schnapps. Sunji, what's the green stuff in there? Is it seaweed?
Yeah, really salty.
Cut it, yeah. Bit like in England we do with chives. We cut chives into really small pieces, and then they're easy to dry. And then if you put them with a liquid, they become all soft again.
Oh.
You can smell it.
Yeah.
It's good smell. Sesame oil, right? Oh yeah, I can smell the sesame seed now.
Yeah.
So we just leave that now for a few minutes just to... Okay.
What do you think about the visual?
Looks good. Smells good. If it's a bit crusty underneath, that's even better.
Yeah, so that's why we're waiting for it.
Yeah. I like it without the kimchi. I think you've then got the one texture,
Yeah.
but with the kimchi you have more textures. But this is quite nice because it's like a cake, soft and stodgy. It's a bit like malt bread, hot malt bread. Feels the same when you cut into malt bread and then you...
What do you think about like making fried rice after like the main dish?
Well, it's good use of the spare rice, isn't it, really? And I suppose you're probably not allowed to do it, but you know, you could always just put that in a box and microwave it the next day. There's also, by the time the end of the cooking, you got lots of small bits of the pork in there as well. So you again got the pork and the rice and the seaweed with a crispy bottom. I do have to ask, what are those up there?
That is drinks in there. So you try the middle one, soju?
I've also tried Kaz.
You try Kaz.
Well, I'm not sure about the rice thing, but I've not tried the terra, have I?
Terra is really good, yeah. So, how was 감자탕?
It was extremely nice, and as it cooked away, the meat started falling off, which was really good because the meat was in little clefts in the bones, so hard to get at. So it was nice when it came off and it just appeared at the bottom in the sauce. So it was very nice, and I very much liked what you did with the rice afterwards. That was good with the seaweed. Very tender, yeah, very tender. The soup was very good. The bones were a bit fiddly. I'm not a great bone man unless I can actually really just hold it and just gnaw off the bone. But as I said, the meat started coming off anyway, so that was good. I very much enjoyed the taste. But I have to say my favourite dish was the raw beef. That was my favourite dish. But there was definitely a sweetness there. That was very nice there, I like that. And I'm sure the meat's been marinated a little bit, looking at the colour of it.
So, when will you remind the food?
Well, as it's obviously a formal meal for the weekend with the family, because you know in winter we have soups in England that we eat. So yeah, this is soup and meat together, so it's the best combination. Thank you for having me. It was a very enjoyable evening. Thank you. Bye bye.